some more of the same, Charlie. Well?
And now, here he is, a man of God, living in a world of Disney.
Ow, Charlie!
Charlie Simons.
Charlie bit me.
I'm Charlie Simons. This is Do Not Talk about things you're not supposed to talk about, politics and religion. But one thing I talked about when I was on the radio before the whole COVID shutdown thing happened was the whole COVID thing. Talked about that a lot. And that's one of the reasons why I lost my job was when I went on the air and said, if you want to die, just check yourself into a hospital. They'll make sure of it because they're getting paid for it. Oh, yeah, he'll go right for the mouth.
He gave me a kiss.
That's Spike, by the way.
You're so sweet.
It's too hot out in the
Nice
truck
to
for
meet you.
Spike
Let
to
me
stay.
lick your nose.
Come here, little kid. Come here. Come here, little boy. Good boy. You stay right there.
How cute.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I have a lot of empathy with you and what you've gone through as a whistleblower because in a way I went through it too. But thank God for podcasting and getting into alternative media. It's I feel like what I'm doing now is far more valuable than when I was playing the latest hits from whatever country artist. I met you down in Fresno when COVID was really going on and this whole thing about hospital protocols were coming out. I went down there for a children's health defense. It was a premiere of a film that they had coming out. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. The Vax Bus, and it was for the, talking about the protocols.
Yes.
It was Vax 3.
That was it.
Yep.
It was amazing. And that was Vax 3. So I was late into the game. They'd already done 1 or 2 before I ever even got, before I even got on they got on my radar. But I was able to talk to you there. And when my friend Juliana Pierce from Children's Health Defense told me that you were going to be here today, I drove down a couple hours just to see this and be here today. Thank you. You tell a very compelling and heart-wrenching story of watching people die, especially babies. You were in the what they call NICU, right? What does that stand for again?
It's postpartum. So if the mothers and babies are healthy enough, they go to postpartum. And, for the most part, they're healthy, but the last couple of years, maybe not like they used to be.
What does remind me what NICU stands for, though?
Neonatal Intensive Care Unit.
That's it.
Yes.
And it's for kids.
For babies, if they are born and they have some sort of like heart issue or lung issue, then they'll go to NICU for more monitoring.
How many stillborn deaths of infants were there before the whole COVID thing hit the scene?
Before the COVID vaccine, there were 4 per year out of about 10,000 births.
10,000 births, only 4 per year stillborn.
Correct.
What is it now?
It's 4 per week at least. Still. So since 2021, 4 per week.
You started noticing a correlation. Something's not right here. You started questioning. Should we even be giving these babies? How many vaccines are in just one shot that they give these babies now?
Well, when they're born, and they come to postpartum, they give them the hepatitis B vaccine.
Why would they give them that? That's a sexually transmitted disease.
Exactly. Why? Make it make sense. And so I started questioning that. I said, these babies don't need these shots. The mothers are negative for hepatitis B. Why are they ordering hepatitis B shots for infants? Even if, say, they needed it for a sexually transmitted disease when they're in their 20s, the shot's going to wear off by the time they're like 5-10 years old anyways. So why are they giving it? That's what I've been trying to ask for the last several years.
Robert Kennedy Jr., in his current role with the Trump administration, thank God for him, by the way, put out a directive that you cannot give these babies that Hep B shot anymore, right?
Yes, on December 5th, RFK said that the CDC said to remove it from the childhood schedule. And when that news happened on December 5th, my phone was blowing up. My friends were like, hey, they finally removed that shot. And I was super excited, and I was at work that day. So I was like telling everybody around me, I'm like, woohoo, they finally took the shot off. And And then an hour later, I got written up for refusing to give a hepatitis B vaccine. And so I got put under corrective action because of that write-up, because I was being written up for refusing to provide standard of care.
So even though it was a directive from the federal government,
Right.
the hospitals maintained their protocol of giving this shot.
Yes. And so I was punished for doing the right thing.
Is it a law? I mean, are they breaking the law by still continuing to give these shots?
I don't think they're
What kind
breaking.
of power does that health
I don't
service
think they're
department-
breaking the law because we're in California. I think that we still, the state has the power to like do their own thing, you know. And I guess Governor Newsom wants to inject everybody. So I don't know if they're breaking the law, but it's just crazy to me that they literally removed it because they said that babies don't need it. They're not at risk, which is what I've been saying this whole time.
How much do you think they're getting paid to give each baby this wicked
Oh,
shot?
I don't know how much money, but I know that for sure they're getting paid. I know.
They were getting paid for anybody that they were, and this was all what was that CARE Act thing that Nancy Pelosi actually got on board with, so you should have not trusted it then. That was when the whole thing was breaking, and it was supposed to help everybody. And hospitals immediately started getting paid for treating COVID patients, didn't they?
Right. My mother went into the hospital with COVID, and then they got paid, I believe, $500,000 for murdering her. So.
Ultimately, that's what it turned into, yes.
Right, because once they unleashed the protocols, they received money from the government to use these protocols.
Because they would get paid a certain amount for treating every COVID case, but they got 3 times that amount for every death.
Correct, and if they were on Medicare and they went on a ventilator and they were, swabbed so many times, it just kept adding to the bill. So it was ridiculous.
I don't know how we do this, but people need to be in prison. Money needs to be paid back to the taxpayer. This, what do we do? This just sickens me.
Well, people need to be held accountable. So I've been trying to bring the truth out and trying to get people to stand up and, fight back. And they keep trying to push everything under the rug. So people need to just start being brave and start fighting back and, stop following orders and use critical thinking skills. Don't keep following policies. I do believe the tides are turning. I think people are waking up every day. And that's a blessing.
I should be outraged. I should be absolutely furious over this. I am. Where can we find you? How can we follow what you're doing to be involved and help?
I'm on Facebook at Healing Ground, or you can email me at healingground@yahoo.com. And
At Healing Ground or just Healing Ground?
healingground@yahoo.com.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you lose your job?
No.
You serious? You're still working
I'm
there?
still there.
As a nurse in the hospital?
Yes, and I'm a whistleblower, so it would cost them a lot of money to fire me.
You want to know exactly how wicked these people are that you've trusted your life and your health to, constantly believing that they took a Hippocratic oath and they have our best interest at heart. You want to know the kind of people that are actually, they're not local Christian hospitals anymore so much like they used to be. They're big, huge, bloated corporate entities. And here's the kind of people that run it. They, as a reward for all of you that stayed during the COVID shutdown, they gave you all a little bonus check after in 2022. What was the amount on that bonus check?
Well, the amount that I did not receive.
No, we'll cover that.
It was $6,666.
Somebody had to choose that.
Right.
Somebody at the top had to choose that amount. How do you get that precise with that number? And anybody who knows God's word knows that's a sign of the Antichrist. That's the devil's number right there. By the way, since you'd been a whistleblower already at that point, did you get that check?
No, I did not. And I didn't know the amount when I did not receive it. And when I found out the amount, I said, you know what? I don't want your evil money. it's okay.
Wasn't that retaliation for you being a whistleblower that they didn't give it to you?
It was retaliation. Of
course it was.
And I at first I got upset. I was like, well, that's kind of rude, and I'll remember that. But as I mentioned earlier when I was speaking, if it weren't for that act that they took, that retaliation act, there would be no way that this court case would ever come to life. And so I'm so thankful.
So they shot themselves in the foot doing that.
Exactly. I'm so thankful that they didn't give me that evil bonus.
Michelle Spencer is awesome. Thank you, my friend, so much for being on my show.
Thank you.
I appreciate you more than you know.
Thank you so much.
Spike, too.